The list of challenges is long, but that's part of what makes it exciting and fun to work on. I mean, if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
Because it's an MMO, I think they're quite challenging to build and work on anyway, because it's constantly evolving and changing as you're working on it based on what you want out of the game and what gamers want from the game.
There are so many things that we can do and so many things that we're trying to do, and just finding the time to be able to get it all in is quite challenging.
Every day we can come up with a brand new list of, wouldn't it be great if we could do this or this or this or this, and it would make sense, it'd be great, it'd be fun, it'd be interesting, exciting for the players. But we have finite resources, we have a team of people who are working very hard every day, but we can only get so much done, and we have to prioritise, we have to be strict and rigorous, we have to be practical in our thinking about what we can achieve first and what really has to happen in what order. So while sometimes it might be great to think, I know, an 11-legged dragon, that would be perfect for this game. It's going to be 30 feet tall, it's going to have all this great stuff, it's going to breathe fire out of both ends, but I know there's kind of more important things that have to be done first. So put that idea on the back burner and we'll get to it later.
Whenever there's a new item that goes into the game, we first look at its function, its design function, you know, what's it trying to say, what's its purpose. Then we talk to the lore guys, speak to like how it must fit, you know, is it something that's built post-shattering, pre-shattering, is it kind of, is it something that's born of the realms it comes from? And then it's making sure that it fits with the visual style we already have, but then also that it's interesting, you know, that it's a cool looking item, it's a cool looking creature, it's a cool looking object. The day-to-day challenges of a new asset, you know, talking through the concept artists, moving that forward to model and animation and special effects, that it can be challenging, but I think that's the most enjoyable part.
If you're making a structured RPG-ish play experience, you can kind of guarantee what a player's going to see. If you're making a sandbox game, it's entirely up to players what they do. In our case, we're trying to find a sweet spot between the two. That's the coolest thing. It leads to the most exciting events and the most fun in the game. It's also the hardest bit to develop.
We want to have a world that is procedurally generated and is different every time you go on an adventure, and where you can just smash through everything, or you could build your way to anything. Like balancing that against the need for the game to have like a pace and a rhythm to it, so it doesn't feel like you're having a completely random experience where the fun comes sort of at random intervals. We want it to feel like it's a proper structured game experience.
Well, the biggest challenge again is our players, because when we develop something we think, okay, well, for example, if we create a new character, we think, okay, well, it needs to be this size in order to deal with the environment, but then obviously someone always builds a little pit for it to go down and everything breaks, or, you know, builds a little cage for everything to break. So I'd say the destructible environment and the way that our players can do whatever they want is the biggest challenge.
I think the challenges are we have billions of ideas, but only 24 hours in a day.